It's always a pleasure to have you join me here on UBC for the lunchtime news. My name is Maureen Babidia and today is the 18th of August 2025. Let's get into our news. Now, tempers flared in Lira as President Yoweri Museveni met with leaders from the Lango sub-region to address the long-standing grievances over cattle compensation. The meeting held at Lango College saw local leaders decry rampant corruption by middlemen and lawyers who allegedly extort money from vulnerable claimants. In response, the president asked the leaders to form a committee to revise the compensation mechanisms, hinting at the possibility of adopting a flat rate model recently embraced in the Teso sub-region. We have a report.
People who are poor, they cannot benefit it, but you can make it by at least restocking.
It was a tense and emotionally charged gathering at Lango College in Lira. Leaders from across the region met President Museveni over what they called a broken and exploitative cattle compensation process.
I'm one of the 6 people who went to court for cattle compensation, De Leon and others. 4 of my colleagues have passed on. One of them is John Atiatin, who you knew very well. Mr. President, old men and women have died. Many spend nights in front of banks, and I'm saying this, that even banks are part of this mess. One of the things I regret in my life is having gone to court for cattle compensation. I really regret. The reason I'm regretting, Your Excellency, is that the syndicate for corruption, for stealing this money, is using the opportunity which I created. I pray that God should pardon me for taking my government to court.
Speaker after speaker accused middlemen and unscrupulous lawyers of extorting money from vulnerable claimants, many of whom are elderly and illiterate.
If it is 5 million, they will withdraw your money and close your account, and you don't benefit. So the way we are using it, Your Excellency, is not benefiting the people.
I have 3 great men rotting in jail because of this theft in cattle compensation. We have the former chair NRM of Otuke is in jail. We have one of the contestants from Agago is in jail, and one of the businessmen from Otuke is in jail. They were sent to go and do this corruption, corrupting the poor women, the poor old women and men in Otuke. And I'm informing you, Your Excellency, that there are 5 categories of the thieves. They have arrested number 5 and number 4. But number 3, number 2, and number 1 are still out.
Not even an earlier report from the Deputy Attorney General Jackson Kafuzi detailing the progress of the compensation process was convincing enough.
In the financial year 2023-2024, we had a budget of 80 billion shillings. 71.28 billion was released to my ministry. 70.778 billion was paid out.
District, the 53 people whose money bounced back because of the issues raised by Attorney General, they are unable to be traced, and coming back to start processing is not easy.
48 billion is said to be given, but 22 billion went to the middlemen. So that means we have lost 22 billion. The question is, who took the 22 billion?
In response, President Museveni acknowledged the concerns and directed the leaders to form a regional committee to revise the compensation mechanism.
Even if we do it in 2-3 years, as long as the plan is a good one, it's better than doing things blindly.
This could lead to adoption of a flat rate model, as recently seen in Teso sub-region.
Then you come and we talk in Kampala and conclude, because the money, we shall have to look for the money, but how do we spend it?
The TESO model offers equal compensation to every affected households, regardless of the number of cattle lost. It is seen as a pragmatic solution to years of delays and manipulation.
Let's conclude like that. Today, you will form a committee with Achon and others. Then we shall see the way forward. We shall get the money, but the question is how to do it. Everybody would be rich and nobody would bother the country. Therefore, I would offer myself full time.
A new chapter may be unfolding for cattle compensation in northern and eastern Uganda, a road whose reform will require transparency, accountability, and swift action. Henry Okrut, UBC.
Thank you so much, Henry, for that report. Now, the Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among, has commended women judges for their professionalism and transparency in their line of duty. The message was delivered by the Chief Justice, Alphonse Winnie Dolo, where Speaker Among reaffirmed Parliament's commitment in supporting the judiciary in delivering justice. This was during the International Association of Women Judges annual dinner at Munyonyo.
Women judges have held an annual dinner with the call to prioritize delivering justice to the people fairly. The Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among, who was represented by the Chief Justice, Alphonse Chigamoy Ownyidoro, commended women judges for upholding professionalism and transparency.
The work in these varying roles continues to shape the social fabric and our society. It is no light achievement that the President of this country saw it fit to appoint my sister, Justice Catherine Bamugemereire, to chair 3 different commissions in a space of less than 10 years. Indeed, when we look at the developments elsewhere, I can confidently assert that female judges from Uganda would stand shoulder to shoulder with any jurist anywhere else in the world.
Speaker Among appealed to the appointing authority to think of appointing female judges in high positions in the judiciary, including the position of the Chief Justice. The Speaker also reaffirmed Parliament's commitment towards the judiciary to ensure the extension of justice to the public.
Over the last 30 years of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, we have moved from having had only a few lady justices on the higher bench to a time when we have 51.26% of the justices and judges being ladies. And at lower levels, which are also very important, we have 58.1% of the registrars being ladies and 49.11% of the magistrates being ladies.
The president of the International Association of Women Judges, Justice Elizabeth Jane Aliviza, highlighted the achievements of female judges.
As women judges, we have come far from 1994. We have made our contribution to society in advancing gender equality. I want to appeal to the president of this country to appoint a female Chief Justice. That is what we are hoping for, and we pray that the next Chief Justice is a female.
At the same event, some judges, justices, and the permanent secretary to the judiciary, Dr. Pass Bijilimana, were awarded prizes for exemplary service.
I want to thank for the support. I haven't got here alone. It has been teamwork, and for sure I am grateful. May God bless you all.
What I got is enough. Because judiciary has assisted me, I'm asking judiciary, may the good Lord gives judiciary what you want. Because whatever I'm having, I got it from judiciary.
Women judges also launched the construction of the International Association of Women Judges, UC School, to keep vulnerable children in school.
Children, especially the girl child, to ensure that they stay in school. When we call upon the public to come and support us, please be ready with open hearts and open pockets.
Deborah Nemamonde, Andu Sebira, UBC News.
In another development, the State Minister for Higher Education, Dr. Jesse Muyingo, has encouraged Ugandans to continue supporting good policies by the Ministry of Education and Sports to enable the sector improve. Muyingo was speaking during the celebration of St. Mary's Feast Day at St. Mary's College, Kisubi in Wakiso District.
The event started with Mass presided over by retired Apostolic Nuncio Archbishop Augustine Kasuja and over 100 students who were confirmed.
We are here this morning to offer prayer, our prayer, this Thanksgiving prayer, the Eucharist, praying for the continuous progress of this institution in its mission as a Catholic school. We are praying now in a special way for a few of our students who will receive today the sacrament of confirmation.
Dr. Muyingo congratulated the school on the celebrations and encouraged them to continue embracing policies by the Ministry of Education. He also encouraged Ugandans to vote for leaders with the vision to promote the country and desist from violence.
Pray for your country. Pray that we have peaceful campaigns. Pray that we have peaceful elections. You may think that's easy, but those of you who are students of history, you have quite a lot to share with us. What has happened in the past? It doesn't pay anything. This politics should not divide us up.
The head teacher, Brother Simon Panga, commended government for the new curriculum, but notes that a lot is still needed for its effective implementation.
A new paradigm shift that we need to boost and to get a piece of pride that SMARC next year must send more than 100 students to different universities on government sponsorship, because we have all what it takes to produce that.
I am Marion Awori, reporting for UBC.
Thank you, Marion, for that report. Now, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Health, Dr. Diana Twine, has called for strict enforcement of road use regulations to curb rising road crashes that claim lives because injuries waste time and drain finances. She was speaking at the second East African Symposium and Expo on Trauma, Injury and Emergency Care at Makerere University School of Public Health in Kampala.
We cannot stop injuries with the current impunity on the road, with no serious enforcement but by police.
The Permanent Secretary, Minister of Health, Dr. Diana Twine, has blamed the rise in road crashes, drowning, snake bites and other preventable accidents on impunity and indiscipline, stressing these can be addressed through consistent enforcement of existing laws.
We have legal framework in place. We came up with the laws. Even if you revise and amend the laws and the articles and talk very sophisticated academic language, we are here, we are going to present nice papers. It will not help us to deal with the level of injury that we are having.
She noted emergency wards are overwhelmed with accident victims, leading to death, disability and poverty due to high treatment costs. Dr. Twine called for a multi-sectoral approach in enforcement, prevention and strengthening emergency systems.
So we cannot talk about mitigation against accidents with the current urban planning. Absolutely, let's forget about it. I'm not a pessimist, but I am a realist. I'm a realist and I speak the truth.
Archbishop Paul Semwogedere has cautioned Ugandan politicians against what he termed as decooler politics, urging aspirants to examine their capacity to lead rather than rely on empty numbers or divisive strategies. During the celebrations of the 129th anniversary of the Shrine of Our Lady, Queen of the Virgins at Kisubi, Archbishop Paul Semwogedere laid a foundation stone for the construction of a commercial shop at the shrine. Wakiso District Woman MP Betty Ethel Naluima called upon her fellow politicians to remain united and mindful of their true capacities as leaders.
Twafunye abagenza okulondebwa president okwesimba abazire empapula bali 10 mu mmeka ndozi tugenda mu 2 kakati mu Uganda tuli kuki obabuuza bw'osoma kinti nze nako mashini ya 6 ubikirize weebuli nagezaako okutuukayo nange era nange nsobola okutuuka tufune obukugu obutuufu obumala okukola emirimu egy'enjawulo gisobola okukola ate bwebanga tosobola gikola ndeka kwewemesaawo giwa gisobola kubanga gye bali omukama atuwa ebitone eby'enjawulo bitambuliramu.
Nga tukuza emyaka 29 enja Kisubi parish mikwano tukwate Ssaabasumba byatugambye atugambye okusingira ddala ffe abakulembeze naffe tukkirize tugambibweko tutule wansi w'omuntu batugambeko batubuulire ebirungi n'ebibi byonna naye tukkirize naye n'ekirala Ssaabasumba atukubiriza okumanya we tugwa ffe buli omu tulaba kati essaawa enajjayo mpapula z'obwa president si buli omu nti alina kuba president wa Uganda badage tutegeere buli omu waagwa ate tumanye ki kye tusobola tusooke tukkirize okutandika empola mpola tubale tutuuke ku bwa president.
Kimbe kirungi era ffenga katabita mu kanso tusazeewo pulaani eyo zitagikyajinga kubanga tufuna engeri tuyinza kuzza eri community nga tetukoze bintu bifaanana.
Thank you for staying with us up until now. We'll take a short commercial break and return with business.
Big thing about the MTN Super. Wali yakapia musite wali yakapia. MTN kabo de super mustairompia. Then you kabo de smartphone nebi yakabibiona. MTN kabo de super mustairompia. Then you kabo de smartphone nebi yakabibiona.
Get the new Kabode Super smartphone and enjoy 16 GB free. Start with a deposit of only 45,000 Uganda shillings and pay the rest mpora in daily installments of less than 1K. You can also make weekly and monthly installments. Together, our vibes are unstoppable. Terms and conditions apply.
MTN.
MTN is regulated by Uganda Communications Commission.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
You got us on your wallet. Bobby, again, what's the drama?
Drama? Colleagues, elections for special interest groups are calling.
SIGs, elections, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time to vote for our leaders, June through August. From village to parish to district to nationals, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time, go vote your leaders. No! Elections are supposed to be peaceful. Easy vote, okay?
Youth, elderly, and persons with disabilities. It's time to choose our leaders. Let's show up and participate in the special interest group elections. Starting June through August this year. Your vote, your voice. My vote, my voice. This message is brought to you by the Uganda Electoral Commission.
Welcome back from the break, and now in our business, the Anti-Counterfeit Network has urged citizens to purchase medical equipment from authorized sources. This warning came after a suspect was arrested at St. Jude Farm Supply for selling fake agricultural items. It was discovered that liquid soap had been repackaged into multiple company-branded bottles and sold as genuine products. We have a report.
Packaged into branded containers and sold as weed control chemicals.
And we're launching a product called Gulu. Actually, it's already launched, and that's why we report counterfeit like this. So we're going to know about this operation. We have performance.
This is the third time the suspect, identified as Kato, has been arrested for distributing counterfeit agriculture products.
In the same case, but we are still working with our colleagues from the Agriculture Police Unit and the Uganda Police to ensure that this person is held accountable for these actions. As the ministry, we are so much against, and it's our role to enforce standards to ensure that farmers get value for the money from the products they are buying. So this person has been found to be faking products.
The Anti-Counterfeit Network estimated value of the seized tech products at Uganda shillings 50 millions. Igumba Trevor from the Anti-Counterfeit Network has urged farmers to exercise caution and purchase products only from genuine authorized sellers. He highlighted the use of the LEAP app, which can be installed on mobile devices and used to report suspected counterfeit products directly to the authorities. Benon Mukwaya, Semambo, Bantu Machawe.
Thank you so much for that report. Now, the Rotary Club of Gulu has organized the Gulu Oktoberfest Tourism Expo to explore tourism potential in northern Uganda. The expo is scheduled for 6th to 14th of October this year.
Welcome you all to Gulu City Oktoberfest, which is starting from the 6th of October to the 14th of October 2025. I welcome all the business community, those who are interested to bring their products to sell in Gulu City. You are all welcome. I invite all the leaders in Uganda, all the mayors, all the district chairpersons, all the MPs and our ministers. Let us come to Gulu City come 2025 from the 6th of October to the 14th.
On top of that, I will also welcome you on behalf of the business community and especially the artisans. You will see some few things like people making beautiful masks, local potteries, clothes, and you will get to experience local culture, dances. We are bringing dance troops from all over Uganda to perform here. So this is a unique opportunity to get a mix of all things in these few days in Gulu. Welcome.
Encourage investment in Gulu and the region as a whole. And this can only come if we attract various people of business interests from elsewhere directly This one, you know, government has been asking for a lot of this. Government is driving for investment. We don't need to leave it to government alone. We can also do the same thing. As citizens of this country, we should work directly to support investment.
Big thing about the MTN Super. Wali yakapia musite wali yakapia. MTN kabo de super mustairompia. Then you kabo de smartphone nebi yakabibiona. MTN kabo de super mustairompia. Then you kabo de smartphone nebi yakabibiona.
Get the new Kabode Super smartphone and enjoy 16 GB free. Start with a deposit of only 45,000 Uganda shillings and pay the rest mpora in daily installments of less than 1K. You can also make weekly and monthly installments. Together, our vibes are unstoppable. Terms and conditions apply.
MTN.
MTN is regulated by Uganda Communications Commission.
Diseases like Mpox can catch anyone, and when treated by qualified health workers, patients fully recover. However, it is important to know that survivors are not carriers. Welcome them home with open arms and support them to start life afresh. Truly, they need your support and compassion.
Always remember to seek guidance from the nearest health facility on how to support survivors to resettle well in the community.
For more information about Mpox, call the Ministry of Health toll-free line on 0800 1066 or send a free SMS to your report on 8500. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health with support from UNICEF, WHO, and its partners.
Step into a world of excellence, comfort, and pride with Royal Foam Furniture, crafted to perfection right here in Uganda. We bring you state-of-the-art living room furniture and bedding products at affordable prices. Our wide variety of mattresses include orthopedic, pillow top, spring mattresses suitable for institutions like hotels, and many others for home comfort. With every piece telling a story of royal excellence, our products are built with the highest quality materials made to last. Experience royalty with Royal Foam Furniture, proudly made in Uganda, so buy Uganda and build Uganda. Visit our showrooms at Ginger Road, Chambogo Junction, Bukota Chisasi Road, and on Victoria Mall, Entebbe, on the first floor.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala, 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
Back and on to our sports news. State Minister for Sports Peter Ogwang has toured works at Hoima City Stadium and was impressed by the work of Turkish contractors Suma. Take a look.
Uganda's worry about lack of facilities ahead of the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations is no more, following immaculate work by the contractors Turkish firm Suma at the 20,000-seater Hoima City Stadium. The construction of the stadium has started on 1st September 2024 and was meant to last 18 months, but is now at 89% and is expected to be handed over to the government latest December.
I want to say we have done our part as far as the Ministry of Education is concerned. And I want to say this is a world-class stadium. You have seen it yourself and you can talk about it. It's self-explanatory. We will be able to open it to the public when we fully commission it for a few days so that those who want to come and view it, they can come and view it. But as far as I'm concerned, the fact has been very clear to me. October, they'll be done with their work. Though he has a contract for 18 months. But by October, it takes in 1 year. He would have completed his work.
Upon its completion, this stadium will house a 2,000-seater mini arena, a semi-Olympic size swimming pool, 2 volleyball and 2 basketball courts.
Friends, this project is entirely main stadium and the training pitches for AFCON 2027. I also want to confirm this mini arena is to continue to help us because the main purpose here we are looking at having a sport. Because we didn't want to have a facility which becomes a white elephant by only having one display. But now here we can have all indoor games played here. Then we can have the athletics, which is basically, I want to say, one of our best performing sports in the country, also use this facility. So I want to confirm now they meet all international standards in terms of competition, and that's why we are saying time is now for us as the Ministry of Education and Sports to begin looking at other international competitions for these other disciplines which have already been brought here, and that helps us in terms of bringing in more money to the country.
The main stadium and outdoor football fields will be in the dimension of 68 meters by 106 meters. It will also have 1 presidential suite, 12 skyboxes, VIP lounges able to accommodate more than 250 people, and a venue operation center that is world class.
It is for other sports are all coming to Hoima. You remember we lost our daughter who went to Kenya for training. Now here I am. Athletics, even here. You've seen just down there, that's a football pitch, running track, plus an athletics training pitch. That is what we need to do, and that is what other jurisdictions, other countries are planning, that whenever you're building, now look at this space here. These spaces are for outdoor activities, volleyball, basketball, name them, futsal, all this come here, netball, all this is done here. Remember, for me who is in the sector, what happens in Lugogo, every indoor activity wants to take place in what? In Lugogo. But now here, there's a view of many that would have only built a football stadium here. For God's sake, wouldn't it be a white elephant? For God's sake. See, these are the challenges which we get.
There will be 4 dressing room units, a press conference room with 50 seats capacity, 10 concession rooms, while the playing surface is hybrid. To this stage, the stadium has been built by 1,067 people, 732 of whom are Ugandans. The stadium's expedite completion is a plus as Uganda waits for Confederation of African Football inspection on 31st December 2025 ahead of the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations.
I want to appeal to my people, particularly in Bunyoro here, that government has given you a big opportunity which we must take advantage of for purpose of us making money for ourselves. For me, I sum up by saying long live Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, long live NRM, long live Mama, long live the Minister of Education and Sports.
Thank you so much for that report, and that brings us to the end of this bulletin on 18th August 2025. And today, don't forget, we'll be streaming live to you the Uganda Cranes versus South Africa match at 8 p.m. at Nambole. Be sure to tune in and attend in huge numbers. My name is Maureen Bavidie. Good afternoon. Up next is The Score.
My friend Baka was found to be positive for Mpox at his old age. He needs our prayers. By the way, Timo, did you know that Mpox-related deaths occur among people with underlying conditions like HIV/AIDS, diabetes, malnutrition, and other old age-related illnesses?
Of late, I've not been following Mpox issues. I thought it wasn't that serious. So, are you saying that as long as one has any underlying condition and feels unwell, just run to the hospital?
Yes! You do not have to wait. If you have any of the signs and symptoms like a body rash, a fever, headache, and body weakness, visit your nearest health facility immediately. We do not have to take any chances, my brother.
We need to immediately inform our peers in the club to be careful.
You see, with Mpox, the magic is in getting treatment early. Those who have suffered severe disease, they wasted a lot of time either treating themselves or ignoring the disease.
Save your life. Seek treatment early, only from professional health workers whenever you feel unwell. For more information about Mpox, call the Ministry of Health toll-free line on 0800 1066 or send a free SMS to your report on 8500. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health Uganda with support from UNICEF, WHO, and its partners.